identify this gap, and how would you bridge it?
So statutorily, like Constable Peterson said, statutorily, the job of the constable is civil process. So that's what they have to do. I want to do a lot more. But even in that, so when a constable comes and serves you, whether it's a lawsuit or an eviction notice, writ of possession, whatever that civil paper is, a lot of our residents don't know how to react to it, don't know what it is. So even before we get to that point, I want to have forums and community education type things so that people know what their rights are. One example I kind of like to talk about when I'm meeting voters at the door is the eviction process. So it falls to the constable or the deputy constables to serve both the eviction paperwork and then ultimately the writ of possession. But there's nothing in statute that says when they serve you that paperwork, they can't also give you a list of resources, whether that's to legal aid to help fight the eviction, whether that's to rental assistance, which really benefits both renters and landlords. If the reason you're being evicted is because you can't afford rent, it actually benefits your landlord for you to know where to go get assistance to pay your rent so your landlord can get paid. So I'm not taking the renter side of it. I mean, it benefits both sides. So I want to be able to provide that to them at the time that they're being served the eviction, but even more importantly, I want to be able to provide those resources to them and that knowledge to them before they even get to that point, so that we're not having to serve evictions or other processes like that. But so to kind of summarize and get back to the point of the question, I want to actually be proactive and have resources out there, meet with our constituents, and teach them what their rights are and what the different things are, to where they did end up having to interact with us and ultimately end up in the justice court. They know how to handle it and what they can do about it.
And David, is this something the constable's office should do or should be? Is it already like that, and if so, how?
I disagree.